Hi, good morning. Stephen from Alcohol Free Lifestyle. 5 years ago, I had serious illness from alcohol abuse. And believe it or not, over the last 20 years, I've only drank for 4. My problem was I relapsed after a long period of abstinence. Had that drink for about 8 years and then I started again. Basically, I'm going to talk about the power of the brain, to be honest with you. If you've got the willpower, even though I was physically dependent, you can stop. But you've got to look at it long term. And you've got to think about, right, where do I want to be in 5 years' time? But I know that if I kept drinking, I would be dead. I would have been dead within 6 months. So you've got to focus on the future. It might be difficult when you're told, listen, if you ever drink again, you're going to die. When your whole life really has been, well, early years especially, focused around the pub and socialising, alcohol and all the other things that go with drinking, and drinking heavily at some point. So think positive all the time, even if you feel ill. I once heard somebody say, when you're ill, you do the 2 things that you don't feel like doing, and that is basically eating and exercising. Because if you don't do those 2 things, you'll pass away. Simple as that. Your body will just seize up and you won't be here anymore. So even if you feel rough, you've had a terrible night, you're trying to get sober, you've relapsed, try and do some exercise and try and eat something. Because when I was drinking, I didn't eat very much at all. The alcohol was feeding me. Basically, that's the only reason I survived. But I went down to 9 stone. Terrible state, and I nearly died, as I mentioned in a few of the other videos. But keep your mind positive. A lot of it's in here. And if you get this positive, then your body will follow on. And you can't afford to relapse. But we've all done it. Everybody I've spoken to that's had alcohol issues has relapsed at some point. But that's what will kill you. Now, I thought that because I've been off for such a long time, then I could go back on for a little while because I felt so good. But physiologically, it's much worse for your body and your head to relapse, because you feel guilt, you feel all sorts of terrible things when you relapse and you feel worse. So relapse, I'll keep pushing it as a major problem, but let's keep positive and get yourself out for a walk even. Push yourself every day to do a little bit more. If you do one thing better every day for a year, you'll be a different person. Just a small change. Eat something a little bit better. Do another few steps every day. Push yourself to do something and keep positive, because there is hope out there. I lost hope, to be fair, until a very good doctor changed my way of thinking, to be fair. Just by what I had in life, what I could achieve, and what I lost, to be fair. And I've got a lot of it back. So there's hope out there. If you've got any questions, drop me a line and please subscribe to the channel. I'll speak to you soon.